Hello, it is Sarah Waggle. It is day 180 of 365 days of lives on Instagram. Hi on YouTube. We are here to talk about this moon in Scorpio and Ylang oil. And I have a few different oils to talk about, but I think the card that I drew for this talks about it promoting like sensuality, and like, getting, just promoting like feel good feelings. And I think like with Venus and Leo, and then we're going to have Mars move into Virgo coming up soon, but Scorpio is passion and intimacy and things like that. And so I think like the combination of the two, like one of the things that I'm really feeling throughout this time that we're in is doing things that make your body feel, your physical body feel good, right? I talked about it in my full moon in Capricorn video right at the end. I wish I'd have talked about it at the beginning, but such is life, humanity. But paying attention to or being attentive to how your body feels in certain situations or around like certain people, certain energies. Like, do you feel good? Does it feel good in your body, or do you get like tightness in parts of your body? Maybe your gut feels uncomfortable, whatnot. And so I think these oils are perfect. So I do have ylang oil, and it's kind of spicy, it's kind of floral, it's kind of citrusy. It has a lot of cool components to it. Again, I use doTERRA oils. Feel free to use whatever oils float your boat. And so I no longer have a shop on doTERRA. For those of you who've been following me for a while, I did have a shop with doTERRA. I no longer do. And it's okay. You can still go order oils from doTERRA. I won't be offended. But anyway, so ylang, what I did is I actually combined ylang with cedarwood, with wild orange and lavender and or serenity, and a bit of balance, doTERRA balance. And I have this restful blend that I put on the soles of my feet at night when I go to bed. It is very relaxing, with all of the citrus components, the relaxing lavender, and of course the earthy components to it. You can combine ylang with vetiver, with jasmine, with other floral oils. You can use this oil to like, for a bath or as a perfume. It has a lot of different uses, but I think like, and I did bring, this smells like vetiver, and of course they have the same color label. I did bring the vetiver and the jasmine in here. Vetiver is definitely more of a earthy oil, jasmine's more of a florally oil. Yeah, but they both, like, cedarwood smells very similar, in my opinion. But I think like the main point that I really wanted to kind of talk about and stress while presenting ylang is that it's a feel-good oil. It's meant to make your body feel good. And I think that, as like I said, as we move through Venus and Leo, and definitely get Mars in Virgo, it's going to be, and we just have a lot of like really amped up energy. We have a lot of things happening at 29 degrees of cardinal signs, and a lot of things happening at 0 degrees of fixed signs. So we've got a lot of endings, beginnings, endings, right? And so definitely as we get Mars in Virgo, as we get the nodes moving, the first stretch and the last stretch of July is going to be very pivotal. But we're also, deeply in this energy of endings for a while, right? Saturn and Neptune in Pisces, ending things, and they will conjunct in Aries in 2026. And so that makes me feel like we're kind of in this massive ending of cycles until 2026, when we'll kind of get a catapult into newness. But what that means is that if it feels good for you, that's what you should do. Somebody just left a comment actually on one of my videos saying that like they didn't like the idea of people doing mysticism But they've kind of come to the realization that, you know, everybody gets to do what makes them happy. And what brings one person happiness and the other person happiness does not have to be the same thing. And I think that's what Pluto and Aquarius sort of boils down to, right? So we have several layers of, you know, things that are transforming and transmuting and alchemizing right now, both individually and collectively. And I think that ultimately at the end of the day, it's really necessary to make your body, your emotional state, your mental state feel good. And I think that Scorpio being a transformation sign, that's one of its archetypes, as well as passion, intimacy, merging, and all of that. I think that's why Ylang was so important for this time, as we have a lot of, you know, what makes you feel good? What are you prioritizing that makes you feel good? And this is an oil that can make you feel good. It smells pretty if you're a girl. I guess I just assume most of my audience is girls. If you're a boy, diffuse it. Your girlfriend will love it. You'll thank me later. Anyway, so that's what I have for you for these oils for this Scorpio moon. I will be back probably Saturday. I don't know. We'll figure it out. For the Sagittarius moon. Please check out the full moon in Capricorn sun signs. It's available on my YouTube. Chapters are there so you can cross-reference with your sun, moon, rising. And if you choose to, you can go with your Mercury or Saturn or whatever. Just follow the archetypes for those planets and you can look at the zodiac that way too. So I think that's kind of fun. I've been finding that a little bit fascinating with some astrologers that I've been following. That you can cross-reference to different planets in your natal. So thanks so much for tuning in on YouTube. I appreciate you, and I will talk to you next time. Bye for now.